Be dealing with some winds.
Yeah, and we are starting to enter fire season, so you do want to be very careful out there because it is very dry out there. But the upside to it being very dry is it's nice and sunny. Take a look at the Big Eye and the metro, seeing lots of sunshine this afternoon. Right now, the temperature currently at 72 degrees, the southwest wind at 10 miles per hour. So the winds are picking up a little bit, and that is one of the issues that we will be dealing with throughout the afternoon. It's warm across the entire state. We are already in the 90s in Hobbs and Carlsbad, close to the 90s already in Roswell, 89 currently in Tucumcari, 85 in Clovis, a little bit cooler the further north and west you go. We're at 66 in Los Alamos, 62 in Durango, 73 currently in Cortez. We are looking at very dry conditions out there. Relative humidities in the single digits across the eastern part of the state as well as the southern portion of the state. A little bit more humidity as you move over the northwest, so we will be looking for those red flag warnings along the southern and eastern portion of the state, and we will be looking for gustier winds in these locations as well. Wind gusts in Tucumcari right now at 30 miles per hour, 21 in Clovis, 26 in Las Vegas, 29 in Ruidoso. With all the dry conditions and the higher winds, these are the locations where we do have those red flag warnings in effect until 7 o'clock tonight for the eastern half of the state as well as the southern desert, and the Sacramento Mountains are included in those red flag warnings throughout this evening, or this afternoon and this evening. Taking a look at the winds as we move throughout the next couple of days, we will be looking in for those gustier winds throughout the afternoon, especially as you move over the Sacramento Mountains. We'll get some gusty conditions here throughout the afternoon, and as we move into the overnight and tomorrow morning, we'll start to subside the winds, but we crank the winds right back up again for tomorrow afternoon. Again, in the eastern portion of the state, the southeast being one of the targeted areas for those gusty winds. And then as we move into Friday, we bring the winds down once again overnight and into the morning, but we'll even see breezy conditions for Friday afternoon as well. Right now, seeing lots of sunshine, just a few high clouds as you move through the four corners, but that is about it. And it looks like we will see a quiet next couple of days as well with all the sunshine around and the warm temperatures, but we will have that wind around as well. So you do want to be very careful if any fires start outdoors. You want to try to get those contained or contact your local authorities to try to get those contained as quickly as possible, because we certainly do not want to have an early start to fire season this year. Taking a look at your forecast in southern Colorado, we are looking at a very nice afternoon. Temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s with partly sunny skies. We are looking for mostly sunny skies as we move into the upcoming weekend with temperatures in the mid to upper 60s, and then we watch for a chance of a few storms as we move into the middle part of next week with slightly cooler temperatures. Over the northwest, temperatures here will be in the low to mid 70s with partly cloudy skies. Southwest winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. More sunshine as we move toward the end of the week and into the weekend as temperatures warm into the lower 80s. And then we watch for a chance of storms with slightly cooler temperatures as we move into the middle of next week. Over the southwest, mostly sunny with southwest winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Temperatures in the 80s, a few 70s in areas like Camado and Silver City. We'll hover around the 80-degree mark over the next few days in Silver City with mostly sunny skies. And then we'll watch for a few more clouds and a little bit cooler temperatures as we move toward the middle of next week. Over the southeast, windy this afternoon with winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour, and it will be very warm. Temperatures in the mid to upper 90s, 97 in Carlsbad, 96 in Roswell. We'll cool the temperatures back just a little bit toward the end of the week and into the weekend, but still in the lower 90s with lots of sunshine, and then a chance for showers as we cool back into the 80s toward the middle of next week. Over the northeast, we will be seeing winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour, temperatures in the 70s and 80s. We'll be making a run for 80 degrees in Las Vegas toward the end of the week and into the weekend, and then cooler temperatures with a chance of showers toward the middle of next week. Over the northern mountains, winds gusting up to 35 miles per hour, temperatures in the 60s and 70s, mostly sunny as we move into the upcoming weekend. Then a chance of a couple of storms for the middle of next week with temperatures back in the 60s. Over the east mountains, winds gusting into the 30s, 35 mile per hour wind gusts throughout the afternoon. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. We'll make it to the low 80s in the metro with breezy conditions, but not quite as bad as what we'll see in other parts of the state. Winds will be out of the southwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. We'll continue with the sunshine right on into the weekend as temperatures continue to warm into the mid 80s for Friday, low 80s for the upcoming weekend, and then we have a chance for maybe a couple storms toward the middle of next week with temperatures back into the mid 70s, and that's really where we should be for this time of the year. It has been unusually warm for the past couple of weeks or so.
Great. Thanks a lot, John.